What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Evening Lime. Thank you guys for stopping by. We are continuing on with the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. I know the music's really loud. Hold on. It's going good. All right. So I got so, caught up in the story that, as you can see here, hints use 255 hints. And I was just using the questions that were inside the little bubble thing. I guess the whole idea of this game is supposed to try and guess by typing in the question. Now, you guys can help me when I get stuck. Remember that the question is based off of, let's say, or the next question is based off the answer they give me. So they always say, use something about the answer to ask your next question. That way I don't have to use the hints. But I just got so caught up in the story, I was just like, hints, I don't need them. Ask her if she wants to go to dinner with you. I'm good. Let's just continue.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
David is my husband.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Decker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Decker did
On
phone.
Valentine's Day.
Asked me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't
He
I?
was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Decker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Oh, right. Okay. So, Mariana. Nathan. Clues, responses. Man, no, I'm not thinking about home visits. Question history, my notes. Mariana's dream could mean many things. A metaphor for her current issues, searching for something, or maybe she's making it up. What is psychokinesis? I should ask Mariana about Decker's home visits. Okay, so we were done here. That's why we have that checkpoint. Alright, let's hit this. Boom. Are you sure? Well, we're gonna find out.
You can stop looking at me like that. You made me do this.
Do
Don't
what?
try and escape. You're all tied up. Now tell me the truth. Is this a dream?
Jaycee, I think Jaya's got issues. It's red, which means we need to keep questioning her. Alright, let's talk to Jaya. Hello. Jaya.
Give me your answer.
Answer? What?
Answer my questions, Doctor.
This is a dream?
Answer me.
She asked if this is a dream, dude. I got it, dude. And I said this is not a dream. Is this... Okay, how about... I don't know.
Answer me.
Yes, this is a dream?
That's a good doctor. Yes, it's all a big dream. So let's get down to business. Do you believe that people can have kinetic powers?
No.
Answer my questions, Doctor.
Alright, see? No, it doesn't work, so... No, I don't believe in... kinetic powers.
I think you like it when I hurt you, Doctor. That's a worrying sign. People obviously have kinetic powers. That's how I'm here, testing you. Now, how do we treat people with kinetic powers? Do we encourage them or do we discourage them? Very good, Doctor. That's the right answer. Remember it, or there will be consequences. Now, since I'm here, let's have a little bit of fun. Shall we, Doctor?
What the shit? Ow. Oh, I'm done. Okay. Yes.
There's someone else in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting that.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and that broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are
Grateful if you could see your way to declaring me
insane, or at least
temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
We may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Act 4, Dreams. Alright. Dreams.
Morning, Doctor. You're looking a bit unwell. Are they getting you all wound up? Well, have a look at this. I found it in Dropbox. Apparently, Dr. Decker lent Mariana some money. Sounds dodgy, doesn't it? I also got the toxicology report back from Officer Yates, and shocker, Dr. Decker had... Sorry. You just have to read it. I should have spoiler alert tattooed on my forehead. And can we not do the grief counselling thing today? I'm all sorts of behind on work and I'm getting more stressed out watching it all pile up. If you need anything though, I'm here.
Jaya. I don't know. What dream was that? Jaya thinks I should tell all patients I can stop their problems. Perhaps I should avoid her till later. What is this person doing? Patience. Who's Scarlet? You're new? Who are you? Glenn. Who's this guy? Bryce. Right, that's Bryce. He's the grave digger. Claire's the woman who killed her husband. Elin. Oh yeah, shapeshifter. Jaya, the crazy assistant. That's for Jaycee. Mariana. The redhead. And Nathan. The Groundhog Day guy. Alright. So, my notes... What dream was that? Jaya thinks I should stop. I should tell all the patients I can stop their problems. Perhaps I should avoid her till later. Alright, so we're gonna avoid her till later. Sure. Let's avoid her till later. Let's talk to Bryce. I'm gonna make a pizza while I watch my beautiful Jaya. Hello, Bryce. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
What is your new skill?
Last night, I saw him draw something from his jacket. He was approaching me, grinning. I had nowhere to go. So I closed my eyes and imagined, well, I imagined being back home. And when I opened them again, I'd teleported.
You can teleport now.
I don't understand.
You can teleport.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Decker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make.
Imagine.
Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
No, of course not. That would be bad. The doctor told you to do this? Oh, wait. Decker told you to do this?
No.
Decker told you to teleport? Decker said, follow your instincts?
Ask me something else.
Alright.
I'm fine. I'm worried. My pursuer in the hour, he's definitely military. I've developed a new skill to deal with him.
Why would the military follow you?
My pursuer, he's measured in his approach, watching, testing. When he finally came for me, I wasn't ready. I think he underestimated me though, and that allowed me to escape. He didn't think I'd be able to just leave. Why do you think he's coming after me, Doctor? Oh, I think I might know.
Why do you think he is coming after you?
I think he's death, Doctor. I think I saved that old woman from burning to death in bed, and now he's coming after me to even the score. Do you think it could be death?
Yes, it could be death.
Yes, perhaps it is death. I've done something good, and now I'm being punished for it. But why would it wait for me in the hour, though? Wouldn't it just come for me crossing the road?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
He doesn't like your questions. Why would he come for me? Because no one would see it during your hour.
I stole a painting. There, I've said it. It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Because no one would see it during your hour. Do you think it's death?
I have nothing to tell you about that.
Tell him to give it back. Give back the painting.
It's a painting of a spider in a large web on the pendulum of a grandfather clock that's stuck at 3:15.
Why 3:15?
Sorry, no.
Why 3:15?
Your questions seem to be getting more and more irrelevant.
Grandfather clock?
My grandfather died in World War II. He was a lorry driver. I don't really know much about him. Brave, though, you'd imagine.
Do you Why did you take the painting? What is the painting of? Are you afraid of spiders?
No, don't know.
Do you like spiders?
No.
He said a spider and a clock or something, yeah. Spider on a clock.
The spider from the painting. I'd like to think it was me. Like I was lying in wait and spinning some elaborate trap in my midnight hour. It's more likely that I'm just the fly.
Why do you feel like you're the fly?
There's no fly in the painting. I think that's what I like about it. The spider has been so intent on spinning its web that it hasn't noticed there'll be nothing to eat.
Alright, so the ones that have the little orange asterisks beside them, like this one here, could have more questions to be asked. Which we ask about teleporting. Did you teleport? Oh, that didn't work. Okay, that's too close to being you can teleport. Do you have any more skills?
I don't know.
Alright. Yes, it could be death, has a asterisk beside it. Because no one would see it during your hour. Tell me more about your hour. Death during the hour. Can you teleport now?
These sessions cost a lot of money, Doctor.
Okay. Because no one would see it during your hour. You think death will catch you?
No. Sorry.
Okay, what did he say when I said that?
I stole a painting. There, I've said it. It was from the local gallery, Providence. I really like it, but I can't afford it. So I took it.
Have you stolen other things?
It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor, if I really like them?
No, it is not okay. Alright, later, Jaycee. To steal things.
I thought you'd say that. I will do my best to refrain from it, but I can't promise anything.
What else have you stolen? Don't steal. Have you stolen from me? Have you stolen from Decker? Did Decker tell you to steal? How does teleporting work?
Work is fine. If anything, I've been falling behind again. I think it's the stress of not being alone in the midnight hour anymore.
Who is with you during your midnight hour? Talking about work. There's something more about during that hour. Have you stolen other things? How far can you teleport? Do you believe in telekinesis?
Ask me something else.
What's up, Yoshi friend? This game is called The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. Did you only teleport once?
It's just that one thing, just the painting I've stolen recently. I think my new pursuer is unraveling me. Is it okay to steal things, Doctor, if I really like them?
How is your pursuer unraveling you?
No, I'm not becoming him. I'm not becoming Decker.
Is Decker death?
Sorry, no.
How do you play this game? Okay, Yoshi, so the way this game is called The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. Dr. Decker was the psychiatric doctor of all the people that you're going to see I'm talking to, as well as the boss of one of them and maybe possibly a colleague of another. Dr. Decker is dead. He was murdered. I have now taken over his patients. I am also a doctor. I have now taken over his patients. I'm trying to find out who killed Dr. Decker. So these are all pre-scripted answers, and so I gotta use questions to try and figure out what happened. Now, of course, all these being psychiatric patients, they believe that they all have the abilities to do certain things. We have to ask him more about teleportation. Yes, we do need to ask him more about teleportation. You're right. Now, there are hints up there. I'm trying not to use them. Can you teleport now? Teleport. Can you teleport anytime? Anytime? How does the teleport work? Are you scared?
I don't know.
See what he says when you click on teleport. Okay. His answer.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Decker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make. Don't want to become one with the igneous layer too soon.
Is teleportation the reason Dr. Decker died? No. Dr. Decker, you know those little paper spikes that people have on their desks, you know, when they're done with something or they want to keep something, they stick it on the spike? He was stabbed with one of those. If I don't come back, it's because a tornado knocked out my power. Oh my god. Stay safe, buddy. Yeah, stay safe indeed. What did he say about that teleport again? Hold on.
I was as surprised as you are. I just imagined I was somewhere else, and there I was. Perhaps Dr. Decker was right. Think of something, and it becomes real, if you believe in it. But I'll only do it wisely. Imagine the mistakes you might make. Don't want to become one with the igneous.
Have you made a mistake?
No.
Can you teleport others? Use it wisely?
I don't intend to imagine things at all. I only did it this time to avoid being killed. That pursuer is definitely onto me. I say he, but I couldn't see his face. He just had the build and size of a man. It felt like it was sucking the oxygen out of the air in front of me.
Were you... Thank you, Jen, for that retweet. Joking?
Your questions seem to be...
Shut up. You think your pursuer is a man?
I have nothing to tell you about...
Okay. What's up, Idris? Let's use hint. Hint. Has he seen Jessica again? Oh yeah. Have you seen Jessica again?
I saw Jessica across the street this morning. She waved, but I just crumbled. Ever since I took those photos, I haven't been able to face her. Do you think I should tell her about the photos, Doctor?
Yes. You should tell her about the photos.
Yes, you're right. I should tell her what I've done. Or at least let her have the photos. I don't think she's going to be very pleased. But I should be honest.
Yes. Be honest.
No, don't know.
Okay, that's all we need to know about Jessica. Why the military? Anything new during your midnight hour? How is your hour? Has anyone else showed up in your hour? Are you being followed?
No. Sorry.
Sleeping pills. Why the hell would I... Okay. Do you... Hold on. I was going to ask this before. Do you take drugs?
No.
Do you know anything about sleeping pills?
My other doctor had prescribed me sleeping pills before I came to see Dr. Decker. I think they were called temazepam. I never took them.
Why didn't you take your pills?
I don't know anything about that.
We need ultra low latency. I could try. I have to stop the stream for that, unfortunately, Shy. What's up, Lummii? Was he alone at midnight?
No. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. We'll get back to him. We'll get back to him. We can get back to him. That's no problem. We're not done with him. Actually, wait. Let's see in our notes. Do you know about psychokinesis?
I have nothing to tell you about that.
Just popping in for a few. All right, Lummii. Alright, we're going to go up to the question list here. Did you ever see... Oh, this is the only question left?
I never saw Dr. Decker touch a drop. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on behind closed doors, though, does it?
That was the last question I had to ask him. Okay. Let's go to Claire. What does Claire have to say? Hello, Claire. How are you today?
There's no lake house today, sorry. David's not doing very well. He's caused the problem with the girl. I need to do something.
What? I meant if Bryce was alone at midnight. Oh, yeah, I had already asked that. His midnight hour is usually just him and this new pursuer. Gotham, what if the good doctor offed himself and hi here for a little bit? No problem, Gotham guy. What problem is the David? Cosmic.
You seem muddled, Doctor.
What did she say? I missed what she said again.
There's no lake house today, sorry. David's not doing very well. He's caused the problem with the girl. I need to do something.
What's the problem?
The little girl, our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
Doctor! Oh, sorry, but I found some of the referral letters we were talking about. There is a pattern, but it's not the same for everyone. You said to get them to you ASAP, so here you go.
Jeez, she scared me. Jesus. There's something strange about these solicitors' names. Hackett Brown, Chart Token, and Law. Cat Rowenbeck. Oh, I need to look at my... Okay, hold on. I need to look at the these things here. Oh, that's why. Temazepam. That's why he was asking about the alcohol. Regional Laboratory Service Toxicology Analysis for Dr. Decker was positive for alcohol and temazepam. Okay. Okay. Swing by to smash that like, show some love, and check out Seriously Entertaining Stream. Thank you, Dope Builds. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's read the loan agreement. Loan agreement, £15,000. £1 arrangement fee, £1. Interest 0%. By signing this agreement, the borrower agrees to accept the sum of the loan amount and to repay the loan amount in full within the terms stated. The sum of the loan will be transferred by the lender into an account designated by the borrower within 14 days of signing the agreement. It is agreed that the loan shall attract no interest, and in lieu of accruing interest, the lender has agreed to the payment of the arrangement fee, which is due before transfer of the loan amount. The lender also agrees to consider the loan repaid in full should they die or become subject to any power of attorney agreement, as long as the event occurs within the term of the agreement. The borrower's signature is Mariana. Mariana lent money to somebody. Okay. Don't run my stats. Oh, definitely alcohol. Okay. Referral letter 1. Hackett and Brown. Dear Dr. Decker, I refer a client to your clinic for evaluation. Claire Castleford. She is being charged with the murder of her husband and will require your diagnosis as to whether she was of sound mind and had the mens rea required for the crime. Alright. Referral letter 2. Chart, Token, and Ba. Dr. Decker, we believe that our client, who has only given her as her first name, Mariana, is mentally unstable and would like your expert opinion on this matter. We are happy to cover all your costs and look forward to receiving your report forthwith. For the attention of Dr. Decker, I am referring yet another client to you today for further psychiatric evaluation. It is my hope that you concur with my suspicions and are able to find him insane under the guidelines set out with the McNaughton rules. There's something strange about these solicitors' names. Hackett Brown, Chart Token, Lawcat Rolenbeck. Sorry, useless facts. Was that the exchange rate is now? Oh, okay.
The little girl, our neighbor at the lake house, she says David is weird and creepy.
How is David weird and creepy?
You sound confused. What exactly do you want to ask me?
Really freaking strange. I know, right? Did David like the little girl?
David has been hunting and skinning again. But from the look of the torso, he caught a domestic cat. I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
It grunts at you?
That's not relevant.
Claire gonna kill David. Wow. I thought David was dead. Isn't David dead? Is the little girl dead? How did the little girl and David know each other? What's up, War Duck?
David has been hunting and skinning again.
What does David hunt? Did David kill?
There's no lake house today, sorry. David's not doing very well. He's caused the problem with the girl. I need to do something.
What are you gonna do about David?
David has been hunting and skinning again. But from the look of the torso, he caught a domestic cat. I'm being generous. It was definitely a cat. I spoke to David about it, but I have no idea if he can comprehend me or not. He just grunts at me. He doesn't even smile anymore. Not at all.
Did David kill a cat?
Yes, sorry. I left out an important detail. The girl, Anushka, she was crying because her cat had gone missing, and she thinks that David killed it. Doctor, I'm worried.
What are you... Oh, hold on a sec. Anushka. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. What are you worried about?
I'm worried that David's not going to stop at cats. He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add little girls to his list. I can't stop him.
She's David, isn't she? That's what we're all thinking? Are you David? Have you hunted or killed?
I don't know what you're talking about, Doctor.
David was her husband that supposedly is dead because she stabbed him. She killed her husband. I think we have a crime scene report here. Oh no, that's Dr. Decker's crime scene. Hold on. Claire's arrest report. At 20:40 hours on Tuesday the 8th November, myself and PC Hope church premises. The man did not appear to be conscious. Both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls, and furniture. A notable appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which was also covered in blood. At this point, I asked someone to put her hands on her head, which she did. PC Holt secured the female while I checked the man for signs of life, but found nothing. I asked the woman her name. She identified herself to me as Claire Castleford. I asked if she knew the dead man, and she said he was her husband, David Castleford. I asked what happened, and she said that she had killed him. So, her husband, she killed her husband, like, a while ago. So... David was the husband she was thought to have killed, yes. Ask where the lake house is? Where is the lake house?
David hasn't been well. Otherwise I've taken you. Shall I bring him to you next time?
Yes. Bring David next time.
Next time then? Oh, it will have to be just you here, and late at night. I can't have anyone else see him.
Why can't anyone else see him?
Are you even listening to me? Some of these questions are a bit far off the mark.
Why are you... Oh, so I don't need to know more about that question. Okay. What are you worried about? Are you worried for the little girl? Are you going to kill the girl. Yeah, she had something to do about... She had to do something about David because he was being creepy to the little girl, she said. So pretty clear. So pretty clear what she said. I'm gonna head to bed. Alright, Shy, have a good night. Who was David? Yeah, David's her dead husband, yeah. What are you worried about?
I'm worried that David's not going to stop at cats. He's killed deer, rabbits, wild birds, and now cats. I'm worried he might add.
You think David will kill again? Where is the little girl? Hint? Has she talked to Bryce or Iris? Have you talked to Bryce or to Bryce?
I never talked to Bryce, but I did talk to Iris. She didn't want to at first. She blames me for David's death, but as we both know, that's not a thing. Anyway, she said she was never locked up in any basement and had never heard of any Dr. Decker. So it's, as I first suspected, a lie. You didn't make all that up so I'd talk to Iris again, did you?
That's right. Dr. Decker had that kid in the basement, right? Or that's what someone said. I should tell Bryce Iris denies being locked in the basement. All right. Where is Anushka?
I spoke to her again. She wouldn't tell me her name, which is quite right, I am a stranger after all. So I gave her the name Anushka. She said the man that lives in the lake house is weird and creepy. I can't stop him, I can't control him in any way, at all. Ever since I brought him back from the dead, he has done nothing but ignore me. I'm starting to think that...
How did you bring him back from the dead?
I don't know.
Alright. I forgot about the alcohol and the drugs. Did Decker drink?
If Dr. Decker was an alcoholic, he hid it well. I never saw him drink. He certainly never offered me a drink. God knows I could have used one.
What was it? Do you take temazepam? How do I spell that? Temazepam?
Sorry, I don't know about that.
I spelled it wrong. Temazepam.
I've never used sleeping pills. I'm too afraid of what would happen to me in my sleep. That I need to put David out of his misery. That I need to end his suffering. That I need to kill him again. What shall I do, Doctor? Should I kill David?
No. Don't kill David.
Very well. I will do as you say. I suppose I can let this go on now that someone else knows about it. The responsibility of having David is too much for me on my own. Thank you, Doctor.
I'm afraid that she is David. Multiple personality thing. And if I tell her to kill David, she'll kill herself. You remember the photo? You know you didn't make up a story about Iris.
Oh yes, here. From a few weeks ago. As you can see, Doctor, he looks perfectly normal.
Alright, let's talk to Elin. Alright, Elin, what have you got to say?
Hilda died last night. On her own, heartbroken because she couldn't see her daughter. I feel terrible. I should never have listened to you.
You are wrong.
I don't really know anything about that.
I am glad you listened.
Sorry.
Did Decker... Okay, hold on a sec.
Hilda died last night. On her own, heartbroken because she couldn't see her daughter. I feel terrible.
You are not her daughter.
I'm not really helping, am I?
No, you're not. How was your job?
Let me think. No.
Did Decker drink?
Narrow it down for me, Doctor. What do you really want to know?
Did you see Decker drinking?
Yes, I'm happy to talk about either of those things. Where shall we start?
Do you take Mazepam?
Do you think I'm a good person, Doctor?
Yes, you are a good person.
I hope so. I'm trying to be. I really am.
Do you take sleeping pills?
Most people have taken sleeping pills at some time or another, haven't they? It's probably quite easy to get hold of them. Although, I have to get a doctor to sign a prescription if I need any at work. It's probably the same for Jaya.
Jaya.
Jaya seems really nice. I don't know why she'd want to work in a place like this.
Does Jaya take sleeping pills? Do you talk with...
One of the other nurses found her. She went without anyone even noticing. I wasn't there. I phoned in sick. I knew that if I went into work, I'd want to shift.
Alright. Why shouldn't you have listened to me?
In our last session, you said that shifting was wrong, that I shouldn't shift for Hilda, that I should let her die without seeing her daughter. I'm such an idiot. I had this amazing gift and I didn't use it. Dr. Decker drank a bit. I didn't say anything about it, but well, it's not very professional, is it? I mean, it's not like he was drunk. Must be very stressful being a therapist. Do you find it stressful, Doctor?
Yes, I do find it stressful.
I can tell just by looking at you.
Yeah?
This job has really taken its toll on you.
Yeah, you have no idea. No idea, lady. None. I asked about drinking. I don't like the fact that you have to have the specific sentence about it.
I just mean, get all these weird people coming here.
I just want to hear the stories.
I've met some of them out in the waiting room. I know they're just people, but a couple of them have seriously given me the creeps. She's the slightly older one, isn't she? Always well dressed? Yes, her. I'm pretty good at picking up on people's energy, and hers is cold. Actually, I think I sort of know her. Claire Castleford, isn't it? Apparently, she attacked her husband or something.
You're a real gossip, aren't you? Aren't you, little one? Ethan says something about other patients give her the creeps. Maybe I should ask her about each one. Indeed.
I think of Dr. Decker every time one of my patients dies. It makes me remember how he didn't care about his mum. He was a good therapist. He was a lousy son.
I see.
I was angry at Dr. Decker. Hilda's daughter, she's in Australia, so fair enough. Maybe she really couldn't get over to see her. But Dr. Decker's mum was dying literally on the other side of town, and he just couldn't be bothered. I shifted for her, but in a way I wish I hadn't, because it let Dr. Decker off the hook, you know? I didn't realise how little he cared until I told him the news.
All right. Lots of questions there. We're going to be hopping over to Hand of Fate after this game, by the way. We'll talk to Jaya in a sec. Let's see what Nathan has to say. Hello, Nathan.
I'm feeling good. I ran into one of your other patients, Mariana. She's beautiful. I think I might go on a date.
You should go on a date.
I can't really explain it, but she seems like such a friendly person. I think the police are barking up the wrong tree. I think I've probably said too much. It's probably not the same girl anyway.
What girl?
I don't know. I'm a broken record. I'm definitely a broken something.
What girl are you talking about?
Sorry.
Do you like Mariana? Barking up the wrong tree? Did Dr. Decker drink?
Break it down for me. I can't answer all those questions at once.
Did Decker drink alcohol? Alcohol.
You're confusing me again, Doctor. I'm not.
Okay. If there's another question about alcohol in here, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off. Have you had a... Have a look at the toxicology.
Temazepam is the same sleeping pill Dr. Decker prescribed me. Why do you mix those with alcohol? People are such idiots. Which reminds me, that truck driver died. Alcohol isn't something I usually notice on people until they're slurring and weaving around. Was Dr. Decker an alcoholic? Probably. I never saw him drink, though.
I'm tired of trying to figure out the right questions to ask. This might not be how you played the game, and I just want to hear what the story is, so I'm done. I'm done trying to type out the exact thing the game wants me to say.
The truck driver that ran into Hannah. He was divorced, apparently. He killed himself. He mixed sleeping pills with alcohol, too. But he died in his garage. I read it in the paper. He'd been drinking. Then he took the sleeping pills. Then he went into his garage and put the hose pipe through his window. Not until he put his daughter in the seat first. It's one of those newspaper stories you read and you hope it says he leaves behind his wife and 7-year-old daughter. But his daughter was in the car. Do you know I wrote him a letter? Dr. Decker told me one of the ways to get through my grief would be to write a letter to the truck driver. I tried to forgive him. I know it was my fault, but the thing that made me feel best was blaming him. I think maybe he killed himself because of me. Do you think I'm to blame, Doctor?
Yes, it's your fault.
Nope.
Yes, you're to blame.
I didn't think you'd say that. I think in the court of law, I wouldn't be found guilty. There was a picture of his daughter in the paper. Molly. Ever since I saw a picture in the paper, I've started thinking I could see her. Out of the corner of my eye. Like she's watching me. Crazy, right?
Oh, that was a little creepy. That was a little creepy.
What are you trying to do most? Cure his patients or find out who killed him? Well, at least you're being honest. Do you know that Dr. Decker thought one of his patients was trying to kill him?
Yeah, which one?
He told me in one of our sessions, which was later rewound, that someone had been leaving him messages on his prescription pad. Not good messages.
What's up, William?
He didn't tell me anything specifically. Just death threats. It was one of his many rants. I just sat there quietly, hoping he wasn't going to try and hypnotize me again. I asked him if it was a boy or a girl's handwriting. He said he knew who it was, and that they'd be in trouble. I think he was bluffing.
Alright, you're done, Nathan. Go to Mariana. Hello.
I feel thirsty, Doctor. And hot. Do you have any water?
Yes, have some water.
I've been drinking a lot of water recently. I didn't go to the beach. I didn't go to the sea. I said I would, but I didn't. I've been feeling this way for a while. It's like it's getting worse because I didn't go to the sea. It's like I'm having...
Oh, ouch. Sit properly on my couch, crazy. Having what?
Nope. What's temazepam? Why are you asking? Dr. Decker prescribed me some temazepam once, but I never used them. I probably still have them if you want them back. You reminded me the sleeping pills were called temazepam. I'm not trying to hide anything, Doctor. I'll look for them when I get home. I may have given some away at a nightclub. You can get a buzz, if you know what you're doing. I don't feel well.
They're all guilty, right?
I feel sick most of the time, dizzy, thirsty. I got a head fog like you wouldn't believe. My doctor, Dr. Rose, sent me for blood tests. Dr. Rose thinks maybe I have a vitamin deficiency. I can tell she has no idea. She smiles, but she hasn't got any answers. I think I probably need to go back to the beach. The sea, Doctor. It's calling me.
Go then.
This sounds crazy, but I can hear the sea.
Yeah?
It's like an alarm going off in my head. Do you know where the sea is? From here?
That way.
It's over there. Wherever I am, I know exactly where the sea is. It's like a compass.
This would absolutely trip me if there was no right answer and the guilty party is whomever you deem it to be. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Why did it go back here? Oh yeah.
He lent me some money to start my business. It was a proper agreement. I remember signing things. He thought that a distraction would do me good. I don't think he expected me to trawl the beach for treasure and sell it online.
Dr. Decker's loan. I should take a look at the contract. I did take a look at the contract.
Do you forget anything from our sessions, Doctor?
Nope.
People follow me to the beach. I don't know who they are, and I don't know what happens to them. I don't always get followed, though, so it doesn't explain my blackouts. Dr. Decker kept a bottle of whiskey, or maybe gin. I'm not sure. It was in his desk at all times, and when things got a little intense, he'd pour himself a glass. It's obviously an effect I have on people.
Mm-hmm. What happens to people who follow Mariana?
Dr. Decker thought I had too much time on my hands, so a distraction would do me good. He lent me $15,000, all in all. I said I don't know what happens to them. It's not always to the beach. Sometimes they follow me home. My home is in Chantry. You know that. You rang my doorbell last night.
What?
I don't know. I didn't kiss you, but you just followed me, like the others. I don't feel comfortable here, Doctor. I'd like to leave. I hear a sound like singing, calling me. It gets stronger when I face it, when I move towards it. That's how I know where the sea is.
She cry, right?
But when I don't go to the sea,
Totally.
I feel like the sound gets louder all the time. I'm having trouble sleeping.
Is that why you
Perhaps
called
I
me
need
over
sleeping
last night?
tablets after all.
Perhaps. Maybe. Last question.
I have this recurring dream. I'm at the beach.
Surprise,
I
surprise.
strip and walk into the sea.
Yep.
The sea feels warm
Okay.
and comforting.
Alright. That's
Not
just
cold
you.
and harsh like you'd think.
That's just you peeing in your bed.
I swim down to the bottom of the ocean. I can breathe freely. I can breathe water. On the ocean floor ahead of me, there's a beautiful creature. A glowing being with wispy limbs. It's so warm. I'm transfixed. But my feet shift. I'm unsteady.
Thanks, Cuddle.
Below me, the floor is woven
Crocodile.
in human flesh. Dead bodies, but some of them still struggling for life. These are the ones touching me, gripping my feet. I scream. That's when I wake up.
Jesus.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
No. No, can't say I've had that dream. Sorry.
It's a dream, Doctor. Stranger things happen in dreams.
Really? That's all you got to say about that, eh? Yes, I have that
I
dream.
think you're mocking me. I'd like to leave.
Go. Go then. Have you never really used to... She's done, eh? You know I never rang your doorbell.
If you say so, it must have been your twin then.
Alright, back to Jaya. Alright, War Dog, take it easy. Alright. I'm not even gonna try. Let's just
I don't take sleeping tablets, never have. I'm not allowed to prescribe either. Dr. Decker had me try to forge his signature once, but I was woeful. I don't want to talk about grief today. I'm getting enough grief from work. Some people would say Dr. Decker had a bit of a drinking problem. It got worse and then it got better when his confidence turned up. I think it was the stress of dealing with the new patients. I like the odd tipple. I've been known to drink, not as much at the moment, not as much as Dr. Decker did. He kept at least one bottle in his desk drawer at all times. You can't imagine the amount of times I wanted to sneak in and have some. I suppose it's possible that somebody spiked his drink. Most people probably knew he had a bottle in his desk. Wouldn't have been that hard to empty out some capsules into it. Maybe the police should get fingerprints? I'll go and suggest it. Make sure nobody touches the bottle in the meantime. I don't know if you know, but Professor Alderby used to be my professor. He teaches history and psychology, amongst other things. I know it's not technically work, but he asked if I would allow him to have the video footage of his sessions with Dr. Decker. Dr. Decker wanted to be removed from all of the videos, so it's jump cut up to jump cut, but I'm sure you've already noticed that. I didn't think you'd mind, since it wasn't your case anyway. Mostly it's the professor talking about how he viewed reality back then, in so much as he thought it was changeable. There's nothing else to do but watch while things are encoding. Psychokinetics, remember? Cult of the Kinetic Mind? Professor Alderby said it was recommended reading to help psychiatrists in their frontline battle with insanity, he likes to call it. Professor Alderby saw the relationship between psychiatrist and patient as a winnable battle. The patient must be cured by removing their psychokinetic ability, if present, either by telling them it doesn't exist or by using another psychokinetic ability to negate it. It's a long time ago, I can't remember all of it. There was a specific example.
Really?
If someone tells you they can fly, you tell them you control air currents and that from now on they won't be allowed to use them. This would normally stimulate the brain in such a way that the patient stopped thinking they could fly. The main danger as the therapist is believing that you can control air currents. The danger of pretending you have psychokinetic abilities is that you may start believing you have them and then have them. It's the paradox of the cure. Dr. Decker loved paradoxes. His favourite was the grandfather paradox.
I know that paradox. I believe the way it works is that you can't... The paradox is that you can't go back in time to kill your grandfather, because if you killed your grandfather, you wouldn't be born in the future to be able to actually come back into the past to kill your grandfather. I think that's...
If you can travel back in time and kill your grandfather, then you cannot be born. But if you cannot be born, then you cannot kill your grandfather. It's a time traveler's chicken and egg, if you will.
All right.
You said you'd help me with my problem, but he's still here.
Hello?
Dr. Decker. He wants me to kill people. He wants them to follow me to the sea, to the creature.
To the creature in the sea, eh?
It eats them.
Of course.
It's getting stronger. Dr. Decker says when it's strong enough, it's going to walk again. That's why I back out. He doesn't want me to know. He doesn't want me to remember. I'm feeding a beast that wants to eat us all. You've got to tell me, Doctor. You have got to tell me the truth.
I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm just listening to the story.
You're dreaming, but your dreams are the truth.
Easy.
Don't forget me when you wake.
Easy looking at
I
those
don't know
legs.
how I'm in your dream, but now we're together. Let's play a game.
Oh my. What game?
I say a word, you say a word.
Right?
Ready?
Yep.
Guilty.
Innocent.
Murderer.
Murderer? Mariana or Claire? Let's say... I can't say Claire because I'm not supposed to talk about other people's stuff, right? We'll say Mariana.
Wrong answer. Now you're stuck with me. 3 little words and I'll let you go.
I love you. Really?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I do love you? Really?
You rang my doorbell.
Truck driver.
The little girl.
Okay. I saw that. Act 5. Insanity, please.
Oh! Doctor. You look... There's something I need to tell you.
You want to have sex?
I can't find Dr. Decker's prescription pad anywhere.
Oh.
I'm not sure when it went missing, but
Of course.
I don't remember seeing it for a while. Yours is there, but I'm scared one of the patients may have got their hands on it. Let me know if you find it, anyway.
Sure.
And ask me about Mariana later. I've got news.
Okay. Decker's prescription pad is missing. I should ask the patients about it and the death threats. Nathan said we're on it. Alright. Are you guys fine with just me going through the hints, like just asking following the story and not trying to figure out what these questions are? I like the idea of the game. It's good. I'm preferring the story more than anything else. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on a sec. Who should we go? Let's talk to. We'll deal with Mariana in a sec. Dr. Bryce first. We're just gonna go down the list. How are you today?
I'm not feeling very well.
No?
I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. But I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
That's alright. You don't need to escape it.
It knows what I did with Dr. Decker. It's been taunting me.
Whoa.
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Decker. I'm sure of it. I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared. If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor?
Later,
How
William.
did Decker do that? Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Decker perhaps resurrected himself. Maybe he wasn't dead.
Maybe.
Just sleeping.
Could be. Could be a deep sleep, my friend.
If someone else moved Decker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again.
That's true. That's very true.
Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Well, maybe they didn't know when you'd be back. Maybe Decker teleported, just like you.
It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Decker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can.
Of course,
That's
yeah.
the kind of thing I've been thinking.
Yeah?
But the thing that's been following me,
Yes?
it can teleport too.
Oh, that's...
I think the thing might be Decker. Is the thing Decker?
Could be, my friend. It could be. How should we say that? Let's say yes, the thing is.
And so it is. The thing is Decker, and the thing wants to kill me. Please, tell Jessica I love her.
Okay. Did he just disappear in front of my eyes?
Jessica has had a restraining order taken out against me and her daughter. I showed her the photos and then the rest is a blur. She was screaming, hitting me, pushing me away. In hindsight, showing her the photos might not have been the best thing to do. I teleported back into the art gallery after our session, in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting,
Okay.
so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now. Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it.
A cheeky borrow, eh? You're cheeky, alright.
I tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing. I spied on you, Doctor.
Oh yeah? What'd you see?
You have a strangeness, don't you?
Do I? Tell me about it. Huh? Tell me about it.
You live in the same house as Dr. Decker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Decker? Is it a perk? Or you, Dr. Decker?
Oh, maybe I am. Yes.
I thought you were. You've come back to teach us all a lesson, haven't you?
Yes.
To punish us for trying to kill you. No, it can't be you. Prove to me you're Dr. Decker. I didn't steal Decker's pad. I didn't have to. If I wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
See, it was a bunch of them. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was just like the Murder on the Orient Express thing. Why is Claire carrying around a knife, for God's sake?
I'm fine.
Yeah? You don't look fine.
I killed David.
Again?
Again.
Alright.
He went too far.
He did? Did he kill the girl? Did he kill the little girl?
David is a monster. Anushka, she's
Dead?
hanging up.
Skinned? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix something down below my desk here. My stream stopped there for a second. Did you guys see that? Drop frame for a second.
David hunted her and hung her up like an animal. Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick.
All right.
I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else, please. Like my diagnosis.
How did you kill David?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head.
I see.
When I picked it up, it was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm. Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Decker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met. Dr. Decker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
So Dr. Decker asked you to reanimate him. Interesting.
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Decker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Uh-huh. I see.
I never saw Dr. Decker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away. To stop people stealing it? I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone's trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor? You promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily insane. You can't go back on that now.
Yes, I can.
Yes. Dr. Decker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover. Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life?
Yes.
I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it would be fun. For me, at least.
You threatening me? You threatening me? Threaten me? Alright, Elin, let's see what you got to say.
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, I was all negative. I don't want to be like that.
Okay, that's good.
I made you something.
Uh-oh.
A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
We're not allowed to take presents. Thank you, though.
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Who's Max?
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before?
I don't think you did.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story.
Oh, okay,
Max
tell me.
is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again. Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
No. No. It's not sweet.
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me. But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her, and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation. What about the prescription pad? Yes, I took it. I had to.
Why?
Dr. Decker told me he could use it to take away my gift. Someone was sending Dr. Decker death threats. Had no idea. He never said anything to me about it. The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
Alright, straight in the garbage for those cookies.
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humouring me the whole time.
Yes. Yes, maybe. Did you kill Dr. Decker?
I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor.
I don't know. I don't know. You put herbs in the cookies. Alright, let's go see Nathan. What up, Nathan? My dark horse, my Groundhog Day buddy. What is up with you?
I think you know who killed Dr. Decker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Hypnotism? What do you want to know about hypnotism?
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Decker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
Why? What did you do?
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened.
Herbalist magic.
I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them. Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana. We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
No. I think she wants to kill you.
Thanks, Doctor. That's what I'm hoping. This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Decker. I look at one of your other patients. Or maybe even your assistant.
Oh, Jaycee! He thinks Jaya might have killed him. I don't know, man.
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Hey, screw you, guy.
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Nope, I'm not.
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Decker stole his prescription pad.
Seems too easy, don't you think, sir?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying? I don't want it to be triggered.
Get back here! I guess... Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright. You just went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
What's that? What's that? What have you not been
It's about time travel.
Oh, yeah? Hit me. Hook me up. Tell me about time travel.
I read a book about time travel.
Yeah, there's lots of books.
I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once. The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure.
Yeah.
I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day. Present day. Things had changed.
Things had changed, eh?
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly.
Their teeth are killing me.
Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
The premise of this game is to find out what happened to Dr. Decker. Dr. Decker died. He is the past psychiatric doctor for all these people that I'm talking to. And you're supposed to try and type out the questions to find out who killed Dr. Decker, why, or whatever the case may be. So the whole game is you're just trying to type things out and you're trying not to use guesses. But I find it kind of annoying trying to, because you have to type in a specific like sentence for the story, the question to work. And I was just getting tired of typing in the wrong thing. So now I'm just listening to the story and we're taking guesses at who it might be. I think it might have been Jaya. See, now the fact that people are pointed towards Jaya makes me think that it probably isn't her, but I have to go talk to Mariana. Alright, Mariana, what do you got to say today?
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing. I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
We all dream. You just don't remember them.
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth?
Claire and Graveyard Guy are in cahoots. She's a siren and convinced now. I think Jen said that last week. She might have, you're right.
The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
Did I think you might have, Jen. It's like she's a mermaid. certain types of drug users don't dream. I'm not sure if that's true. I think sometimes certain types of drug users who aren't dreaming is because they were clinically not really sleeping as much as they were like comatose or, you know, in mini comas or something like that. There are people who sleep and have like who actually go through, you know, mini comas or mini heart attacks and stuff like that, passed out. It might be. It might be. Heck, I'm not a doctor or anything. So, but the average person who doesn't use drugs will dream when they sleep. They may not remember it, but that doesn't mean that they aren't dreaming. There might be a way to suppress, like, you know, activity in the brain while one sleeps, but I'm just talking about the average day people. You know, people who are having no issues health-wise and mentally-wise. What's up, Melissa? If they get into REM sleep, they dream, but on certain drugs you don't sleep, so there's that. Yeah, right.
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that. People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature. I'm not sure what you'd call it.
Tell me what the creature is.
A wisp?
Damn you. Wisp? In the sea?
A star?
No, no.
It's so bright and warm and loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
Definitely sounds like Mariana could be the killer, that's for sure.
When I look down, I black out.
How's life been, Melissa?
But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
Slightly MDA. Okay.
Why would someone steal Dr. Decker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
I'm not doing good. Sleep last night, dream about ghosts haunting my cousin in car. When I wake up, I can feel I'm going out a headache and not sleep well last night. I take medicine and lying in bed to relax. Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa. I'm sorry to hear that. I put a breathe right strip on and then I discovered there's a latex in it and I'm allergic, hoping that won't have a reaction. I'm sorry, Melissa. I wish there was something I could do for you. Don't forget to drink water, Melissa. I'm sorry you aren't feeling well. Yeah, me too.
You really want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
If I look down,
Yeah.
it's writhing. Just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive.
Just drink water and medicine for a headache, Jaycee. Yeah. Good, good, good.
It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly, The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor.
I don't,
The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret. It's our secret. What will he tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me when you visit. I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done. You make me feel like I deserve it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You get inside me, Doctor. And it hurts. And you don't care.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man.
Thanks for reminding me, Doctor. I don't remember seeing it when we got back on Valentine's night. Maybe he put it in his briefcase. Did anyone look there? On Valentine's night, the Uber driver took me home. Then I got a text from Decker asking to meet him here. So, I walked.
I can see the ghost face thing. I'm scared. Trying to forget Dream last night. Yeah, Melissa, you should, like, you know, watch something that makes you laugh. Something that you know makes you laugh, like an old TV show, or listen to music that makes you smile or something.
He said he had a proposal for me. That if I gave him what he wanted, he'd give me what I wanted. His money back. I didn't have it. Don't you know what I want?
No. Tell me.
I suppose it's about an hour's walk from here to my house. Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even alone, that was just unfortunate.
That is a bit of an odd
Dr.
reaction.
Decker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it. I can't explain what happened with John. He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone.
Who's John?
You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. Annie had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next. I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house. He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside. Just a ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor.
No, I didn't.
You?
No, crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I'm here.
No, that's not why you're here.
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not. No, the creature killed John.
There ain't no creature. There's no creature.
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
Sometimes I'm starting to think that maybe the lawyers are trying to make them seem like they're insane.
I told you how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first. If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time. And then, how would you get your reward, Doctor?
I don't need a reward, thanks. Don't need a reward.
You can't get blood out of a stone, Doctor. Squeeze me as hard as you can. You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
Because I haven't.
Don't you remember?
Nope.
That's a shame.
Is it a shame, really?
You had fun.
Did I? Tell me about it. Tell me about all the fun we had. What did we do?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
Oh, well then that means nothing. That means nothing to me. Alright, Jaya. Set Jaycee free. He doesn't think it's you.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
Yes, I knew Decker. No, I didn't know Decker. Why are you worried about me? How are you coping with the grief? You said Decker's prescription pad went missing. Why are you worried about me? Is she trying to blame me, huh?
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. Oh, the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. Who hasn't it touched? I'm so worried.
The infectious madness of Dr. Decker. That's the name of the game. They were right next to each other, but maybe my subconscious is sneaking stuff in.
Poor Mariana. Dr. Decker must have been serious about getting his money back. I've had a response from the small claims court. Is that motive enough, Doctor? You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream.
What?
Tell me what things are bothering you.
You don't know me. You don't know what I'm going through. These people, they're talking crazy things, Jay. I don't know what's going on. Why? Help me. Tell me something.
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's
That's
fool.
what I do. I'm a doctor.
I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
All right. So you want to come to my place afterwards, or what? Sorry.
I think I'm okay with the grief now.
Yeah?
My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Decker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Are they not related? Really?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Decker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink.
What's up, Gappy?
Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Oh, are you talking about the kiss lips? I don't even see affection anymore.
Dr. Decker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
All right.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it. Don't become like Dr. Decker.
No?
I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage. I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
I don't believe in that sort of thing. What? Wait. But...
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases.
Right.
Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing.
I see.
Dr. Decker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for.
Of course.
So we made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry.
Angry, yeah,
and that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Right. Right, you're not trying to throw us off the scent at all. Oh, this is a different symbol. Accuse! Accuse! I have to accuse somebody here, eh? Oh my god! Okay. Bryce, Aline, Nathan, Mariana, Claire, or Jaya? I don't think it was Mariana. I think she has her own issues. She might be murdering people. I don't think she killed Dr. Decker. Claire, her problem seemed too big as well. Besides, if she knew that she could bring him back, Elin, she's so upbeat, almost to the point where it seems like a fault. But I think she does honestly believe, even though how wrong it might be, I think she does honestly believe that, you know, dying is a horrible thing. So I don't think she killed him. Nathan, Nathan he's too dark. He's too dark. His day after day thing, somebody who's just trying to find a reason to move on. I don't think it's Nathan either. Bryce or Jaya. Jaya still doesn't have... Okay. Bryce. Bryce said he's come back for us trying to kill Dr. Decker. You think Claire, eh? It's Nathan or Claire, or both of them. Jason thinks it's either Claire. Jaycee thinks it's either Claire or Nathan. Why are you keeping your hearts to yourself? We love the hearts. All right, so Jen's got her money on Claire. Jaycee's got Claire or Nathan. I'm thinking Jaya doesn't seem to have a motive. That's the only problem. That's my problem with Jaya, is that I don't believe she has a motive to kill him. You know, she might have had some naughty things on the side. I don't think she has a motive to kill him. I'm gonna go with Bryce.
Doctor! Frankly, I'm astonished. To accuse me of killing Dr. Decker when others around you must be the more likely choice. Oh dear. I think this has put our therapy back a few steps. We'll need to build up the trust again. Very disappointing.
Alright. So I'm guessing it's not Bryce? Let's go with Claire then.
I didn't kill Dr. Decker. If anything, I'm guilty about bringing him back to life. And that's manslaughter at best. Good luck proving my talent, Doctor.
No, it wasn't Claire. Jaycee was thinking possibly Nathan, right?
I'm not sorry he's dead, but I didn't kill him. I can't believe you're accusing me. The thought of being in an office alone with him late at night creeps me out. I'm hardly going to suggest it, am I? You're going to have to look elsewhere, Doctor.
Not Nathan. Mariana. Aline was just so ridiculously happy. I don't think it's Jaya. She has no reason to. Mariana, I don't think it's Mariana either, but let's try Mariana.
Doctor, I didn't think you had it in you to jump on little old me. Was I too muddled? I think if you're going to tell the police that I'm guilty, then I'd like to speak to my lawyers. I'd like them to see the security footage from my apartment. The footage that clearly shows you coming over, uninvited, and pounding away on my door like a psycho. And then I'd have to tell them the truth. That you wanted to have Dr. Decker's job so bad you killed him. That you made me seduce him and drug him so that you could run a paper spike through his heart. And then after, when I wanted out, when I wanted to tell the police, you started stalking me. That's the truth, Doctor. I guess that's far more believable than thinking Dr. Decker was eaten by a creature from the deep. A creature that he was trying to appease. Or, I suppose you could tell them that I'm insane. And I could take the fall for you. Couldn't I, babe?
The Pharaoh's gonna
She
be
told me
upset.
that she's killing people, and now I'm stuck in the same day. Can you imagine? Every day she greets me like we're so in love. I know what she's done. I know what she's going to say to me later in the evening. It's over. I can't be with her. But part of me likes it repeating. It's normal.
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good. Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me. Does that make me a horrible person?
I suppose in hindsight it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
No! What I want to know is, how did you know which patient was the murderer? I mean, they all lied to you, didn't they? I'm just glad it's business as usual around here and I'm not having to look for another doctor again. It's embarrassing. Dr. Decker almost caught me writing the advert for his replacement.
Psychiatric assessment.
The curse continues at Dr. Decker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient. Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Decker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paper spike, in what police are describing as a copycat murder. Jaya. You're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
Somebody killed me? No! After all the listening and talking I did? Man. Man, oh man. Alright, Gampy, take it easy, buddy. Alright, so it was Mariana. And Mariana just, it seemed too likely to be here, even from the very beginning. That's why I didn't think it would be her. But the achievement like him, hit me baby one more time. Detective rating practitioner. See, the issue I have is solved in 3. 3 is a magic number. Yeah, the issue I have with the game is that I like the idea of the game. I like the story. I like the setup. The whole idea of me being the one trying to like type in the questions and getting the question wrong because I'm not using the right wording. That got a little. I don't know. That bothered me a little bit. It was like, oh, I didn't say. Why did you not use this? Or why aren't you using this? And it was, I just wanted to hear the story. I just wanted to hear what they all had to say. So I would have liked that game better if I didn't have to do the typing. I mean, or, just give me a bunch of choices and make me choose one. Like, if someone says something, give me a list of choices and try and say, okay, try and guess the best next question or something like that. But I wondered about Mariana because she just seemed so off. Yeah, and that's why, she seemed so off to me too. That's why it's like one of those things where she seemed the most likely to have done it, but that in itself, maybe I'm just watching too many shows. Too many TV shows, too many movies that, because it seemed that it might have been obvious it was her, I chose not to choose her. But interesting. Well, you know what that means? That means we're going to try Hands of Fate. I almost had it yesterday, guys. I almost beat it. I promise I will beat it tonight. I promise I'll beat it tonight. Man. Maybe if we beat this board, I'll play some more Bennett Foddy. Alright. It's gonna happen tonight. I promise. I'm probably gonna crash. We're going to the beach tomorrow. Oh, have a good time at the beach, Lummii. Take a picture of that beachy landscape. I love pictures of beaches. Hope you have a good time. Sleep well. These are stolen relics members. Okay. Encounters. Brimstone. Max Brimstone card 0 of 0. What? Why? I want to use the Brimstone. I want to use this card. I'm not allowed to use Brimstone cards, is what you're saying. Well, I don't need that, and gain some gold. Fame and Shame. Lost Boy. Gain max life minus equipment. Let's try that. I don't care who it was, Melissa, as long as it wasn't Jaya. Alright. Bang. Good. Go here. Done. Let's go. We're ready to go. Dual weapons. Equip. Okay. Let's go this way. Open wilds. What is this game? I will tell you, Mel. Or Melissa, sorry, I don't mean to call you Mel. I'm not sure if people call you Mel or not. But this game is, I don't know if you know of those like real life tabletop games where you have cards that kind of take you on adventures, and to decide your adventures, you know, you roll dice or you try to pick the right card and that sort of thing, and that either moves you along or it hinders you. So they've kind of taken that type of game. It's okay, you can call me Mel. Okay. They've taken that kind of real card game and made it into a video game. And instead of actually, you know, instead of having to roll to fight, to whether or not see if you win the fight, they actually let you fight. So you have a bit of battle mechanics as well as these card type games. And some of them aren't as, some boards aren't as big as this. This one is based off of the type of game, the type of mission that I'm on at the moment. The next mission I do might be different. Might only have like 5 or 6 cards, but alright. But I think you'll get an idea as we go. So, as I play this game, Mel, I get given encounter cards, I get given weapon cards, I get given item cards, and at the beginning of each adventure, out of all those cards that I've been given, now have a deck of these cards. I get to choose what I want to put in to my next adventure. So maybe I want a possibility of this encounter and this encounter and this encounter, because let's say I have a maximum of 10 encounters. I want to use this one, this one, this one, this one. These are the cards I want to possibly come across in the game. I start off with a certain amount of weapons. I'm going to pick a bunch of weapons, and these are possibly the weapons that I'll be able to gain in the game. So I have all those cards. So I can choose what cards I want to put in, or I can get the computer to choose for me. And it's a story-based thing. Now, I'm trying to go, in this particular adventure, I'm trying to collect 4 relics. And then take them back. As you can see on the map, there's those metal, the little metal things, like figurines. Each one of those is a relic that I have to go and pick up. Some of them move around, some of them don't. I have to make my way there through this adventure. So I go to cards that are either good for me or bad for me. Sometimes I'll get a card that lets me see other cards, so the cards will flip over, and I'll know how to avoid certain things or go through certain things, so on and so forth. So, alright, so our first card was the Open Wild, which is good. We got some coins. 10 coins. We're gonna keep going this way. Ooh, another open wild. Nice. Some more money. Let's go up now. Arm wrestling. You enter competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. Okay. In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. Alright. So here's an example. I need to
Back
win
to the bones.
to
I
win
hope
this
you have
arm
learned
wrestle.
to be their master.
I have to at least get 12 or more, as you can see on the screen. So I'm going to grab the dice and roll. 8. I'm going to take this one to re-roll. Re-roll. It gives me 2 chances. Sweet! Well, I got 13, so I win. I win the arm wrestle. Let's see what happens. Huntley crumples in defeat almost instantly. You're lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, grumbling. I gained 2 fame. So as you can see down here on my left, I've got 100 hearts, 5 food, 40 gold, and 2 fame. And then that little gentleman above those cards is my companion, who's traveling with me. He helps me fight when I need to fight. 20 gold for winning that, eh? When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Sweet. Nice 6 roll, thank you. Let's go up here. Okay, so now I have to, when those cards pop up, that means I have to fight 4 people on this first card and another person on that card behind. So I got 5 people to fight. Normally, in real life, when you play these kind of games, your fight would be based on, you know, your rolls of dice and, you know, what you have. This actually goes into a fight mode. We're going to switch our weapons from here to... Let's take the axe. Alright. There we go. I gotta get my blocks and my timing. Am I avoiding in?
I wish
Come here, you. Alright. A couple of hits in there we probably could have avoided, but wasn't so bad. Wasn't too bad. We got 4 fame for that. So we're at 6 now. Got some equipment. Yeah, we're going to equip that. And I get to see 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got a friendly innkeeper. We got treacherous woods. We want to avoid that one. That one's not a bad one, and this one's not a bad one. We're going to try and fight. Oh, we're going to have to fight these guys anyways. So my inventory, I'm going to switch to my quick cut. There we go. Alright, we're gonna have to fight these 8 guys. If we win, we get one of the relics. Took a lot of hits there. Down to 26. Alright, we'll get back to them. I only had a certain amount of time to defeat those guys, and they took a lot of health off me. Hello, the friendly innkeeper. Buy healing.
I'm not a vain man.
So, some of these cards here give me 10 health or 20 health or 30 health.
Has been my
so
focus for more years than I can count.
I'm gonna guess on
I
which
have a
is the one that I
certain
want.
pride regarding its twists and turns.
Here we go. 20. Not bad.
That should help.
Should buy some food. 5 for 14 gold. We need food. We need food. That's enough for now. Ask about lodging. Rest. Alright. Leave. Alright, thanks to that helmet I'm wearing, it lets me see a card after each event. So that's good. Another dangerous thing I can avoid. Okay, so we lose some health. You're foeing well, Indy. Ooh, watchtower. On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that few travelers are allowed near. Halt, calls the soldier as you approach the tower. None may cross the border from northern lands into the Empire. Offer them gold. Try to sneak past. Go the long way around. Offer them gold. Lose 4 gold. You hand over some coins and climb the tower. You look to the east and west. Alright, wow, there's a lot of dangerous things there. So it showed me everything to my left and right on that tower. So now I can avoid this, this, and this. Continue. You gaze your north to you turn your gaze to north and south. Now it should show me the cards above me and below me. I've already seen the one above me, but it'll show me the one below. Distressed damsel. Alright, see now I can kind of avoid certain things, which is good. Very good. Continue your journey. The treacherous wilds up there. Treacherous wilds, that way I can go there, I go down, let's go down. You need to find that cartographer. Yeah, the cartographer would be good too, yes. Alright, let's try and roll 14. This distressed woman is either, if I roll a 14, she will give me something. If I don't, I'm gonna have to fight some people. I've got 2 rolls. That is not good because even with 1 dice, I can only roll 6. When I pick up 1, I'm gonna go down to 6. So the maximum I would be able to get is 12. It'll let me... My companion will give me one of his dice to throw, but I won't be able to use him for 3 turns. Let's re-roll this dice. Or this die. Really? Did I just get another 1? I'm gonna have to fight if I don't. Oh, the most I can get is 6 anyways, again. So I guess I'm gonna have to fight. Damn it. Why, thank you. Now, if you'd be so kind as to give me all your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. At the beginning I could have, but I wanted this. Am I gonna get anything for defeating her? Alright, please give me something. Roll 9. 8. Okay, re-roll this one. Yes. Give me some good stuff. You find some 4? Find some food. Oh, food is good too. Nice. Ooh, we got another card to see. Okay, things are going our way. Of course, probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever. He gave me 8 fame. I don't have a gift. I don't have a platinum gift. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. A bountiful abandoned equipment. I'll try the Cardinal Blade this time. Yes. Alright. Yes. I will take that, thank you. Dangerous, fork in the road. This is probably going to be a treacherous wild, but we're going to go here anyways. Oh, the cartographer! There are 20 revealed encounters on the map, except 40 gold as payment. Yes, sir! Nice! Wow, what a lucky board. I know, right? How many times have I played this now? Okay, we should be able to get this. I am the hero that you are talking about. Give me the relic. Give it to me. I want it. Fate's Troll. Lose 7 gold after every encounter with a dealer's mark. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can grab this. Shifty salesman. Negotiate a better price. Haggle. I'm not haggling 19, don't worry. Good. $12. We're trying to save some money. That's all. That's all. I'm just trying to save some money. 12. Come on. Let's re-roll this. I'm gonna accept the dice. Alright, so I won't be able to use my companion for 3 rounds, but I got my price down. We're gonna buy the relic for 13 gold. Alright, so that's 2 relics down. We need to get 2 more. What is under that card anyways? Well, it's the fork in the road. Let's go here. Dangerous wilds, treacherous wilds. Wow. Wow. All the... Whew. Man, I'm getting a break here today. Oh, wow. Okay. Next to that hat, I get to see another one. We go down here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Over here. Dangerous, dangerous. Ooh, the old maiden. Ask for supplies. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. All right. See if we can defeat these fools. I'm above 50 health. So that's good. I got my buddy with me, that's good. Yeah, buddy. Your companion will not aid you in combat. What? Well, that's fine. He wasn't going to do it in the last part of this anyways. Mage's Tower. Head to the Mage's Tower and find the final relic. Burning building. Sure, why not? Let's try it. We're having some good luck today. GG. Thank you. We're trying to save some people in this burning building. Alright. Doing alright. Come on. Oh, yes! We're just doing our good deed. So the Mage's Tower is down there. Let's go to the duel. I think we can deal with this dude. 18, 19. Let's kill this fool. I accept the duel. We usually don't have a problem with this guy, so. Yeah! He is very drunk. Couldn't handle it. Campfire. Alright. Cook food. Cook food. Cook food. Trade. Buy food. Buy that. Thank you. Buy that. Finish trading. Cook some food. Gonna 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 cook some food. Alright. Heal to full. It's too late now. Well, I guess I can... Okay, I'll heal to full. Alright. Heal to full, he says. Cook food. Cook food. Cook food. 94!
It's not too late to plan better.
I'm at 94. That should be good. And leave at least 2 apples. Alright. So, the mage's tower is this way. Go here, 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 here. Enter the tower. Alright. Isn't this the boss fight? I think it might be.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Okay, so this is the... Take it, she says calmly, but be warned, it's cursed and will sap your strength and your will to fight, yes. Take it. Having your hand in your presence and its presence clouds your thoughts. Alright. I'm fighting by myself, that's fine. Done! Four relics found. With the relics recovered, your journey back to the Imperial City, you can claim your reward. Captain Stillen meets you at the city gates. I'll take you straight to the Chief Council. She'll be eager to examine what you brought back. On the walk to the palace, you explain what you safely recovered. That you safely recovered all the relics. This may be a rare day when the council will smile. Estrella says you can see her trying to catch the words as they've come out. My apologies. This is indeed another glorious day for the Empire. The Chief Counsel looks over the relics you've returned. You have done well. We shall keep these relics safe, lest they fall into less learned hands. The Emperor coin. Let's open it up.
Every part of this tale is a part of your history, a part of the reasons that bring you here.
Alright. For completing the Emperor's expedition, let's see what this is. Empire contacts. The Palace Armory. Exploring the wilds, okay. A winding trail. Deadly forest. Ooh. That card's all fiery and stuff. Cool. Alright, what's next? A Gambler's Jewel. The Lord's Diadem. Billy Clubs. And Mercenary Garb. Nice. For befriending the Empire, your supplies have been added to. The Brigand's Blades. Now give me the blades. Okay. Now, I get to open this one. For safely recovering every relic. Exquisite Blade. Ooh, we're gonna have to try and use that at some point. And a Man of the World. Interesting. One more done. So the next one, we did that one. We did the next one is this one here, down here. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily the next one, but that could be the next one. And there's this one here. This one. This one. Where's this one? Oh, this one's over here. Okay. Cool. Alright, guys, so we got through that one. Finally. We finally got through that one. Without being too greedy and stuff like that. I guess, why don't we see... Should we see what the next one is like? The Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot. Let's try the Hierophant. My companion, I'm going to stick with the Wanderer. Continue. Max Brimstone cards unlimited. I can use Brimstone cards now, which I, for whatever reason. A Man of the World. Let's see. Am I getting greedy by putting those brand new ones in there? Let's take the Watchtower. Token cards. Let's remove one of them. We'll keep one of them, but we'll remove one. Equipment. We'll try Deep Water. I like the Cartographer. Arm Wrestling. We'll do the Palace Armory. And Exploring the Wilds or a Winding Trail. Let's go with a winding trail. So that's 8. Equipment. Exquisite blade. The Billy Clubs is a token card. Try the token, the token card. Mercenary garb is new. This is new. Let's see. Do I have a shield at all down here? I don't, do I? I'll take a shield. My god, 26 damage. I like this thing. Ring of food, ruby ring. We'll take the gambler's jewel. Do I have any? I do have, okay. The cardinal blade. The clubs, exquisite blade. I'll take one of those. All right. Supplies. I'm going to take the 5 food. And take the warrior's axe. Oh no, wait. Let's take these. Let's take these. I'm warming up to those. Discover which assassin seeks to kill Father Galfrey. Oh. The Hierophant. Information comes at a cost. Collect gold to use for bribes. Remuneration. Tempt fortune. Be prepared for dice games. And the guild. Take heed. Thieves are not known for their loyalty. Okay. I'm down.
In better times, it would have been my card here. The guardian of knowledge and the protector of the gates of life and death. Now Callus sits that throne, and miscreants assume possession.
With Malaclipse's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things, you find yourself sat opposite the opulently dressed leader of the Thieves Guild. Or one of the leaders. It's a shadowy organization. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I'm scheduled to be assassinated. The new assassin has been determined, and so the tale begins. Alright. I believe this suspect is one of my own. With subtle nods, he indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with gray eyes. Borden, Rowena, and Grindon, my 3 personal silencers. One of them left me this note, I am sure. When the red candle's flame burns out on his last evening at the Mulberry Inn, the false priest will have his sins appeased. He points out the red candle upon the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy, it seems. Find the assassin for me. To do that, you will likely need gold. Thieves will tell you anything for gold. Have a good night, Heck. Retire for the night. Ask who he is exactly. Ask for more information about the assassin. Ask for more information about each one. Okay. Who is he? I am known as Father Galfrey. Though it's not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. More information about the assassin. A note was left for me at this inn. Okay. Borden. Borden is the eldest of in my employ. A simple, nervous kind of man. I highly doubt that he would have the heart nor the finesse to assassinate me, unless he has hidden his true nature all this time. Godfrey said that Borden has worked for him a long time. Okay. Oh, I'm gathering clues. 1 of 19 clues. Okay. Godfrey said that Borden will spill more truth when drunk. Okay. Rowan has been one of my silencers for as long as I've been in this position. And that is a very long time indeed. Godfrey said that Rowena has worked for him for a long time. Godfrey said that Rowena was in the 3rd Legion of the Empire Army. I suspect that she is only truly loyal to gold, but she is quite a valuable asset to the guild, so it would be a shame if she intends to assassinate me. Godfrey said that Rowena will always tell the truth for money. I asked for more information on Grindon. Grindon has been in my employ for some time. Godfrey said that Grindon has worked for him for a long time. He's prone to making the most preposterous claims, many of which are untrue. I'd be wary of his exaggerations, even if he isn't the assassin, and especially when he's had too much wine. He makes wild accusations when he's drunk. Alright. Now, 7 of 19 clues. We retire for the night. And with that, he waves you away, and you retire to bed, wondering how Maleklips talked you into this. Alright. Shocky reunites you as you enter. Adventurer, how's the world out there? Buy equipment, buy food. I've got 9 food. Let's leave. Let's leave.
A game of chance or two, perhaps.
Beside a busy Empire Road, you spy a ramshackle stall, whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on stools, rolling dice. You approach the stall, and behind the table is a little girl practicing on a poorly tuned violin. Beside her waits a squat lady clad in flowery apron. Welcome, have a seat. Do try the spice cakes. I baked them this morning. There's a shout of victory as a grubby pauper further down the table wins a small pile of gold. Games remaining today, 3 games. Let's play some cards. Play some dice. For 4 gold. Remember, Poppet, it's double or nothing. Berta hands you 3 well-worn dice. If your 3rd roll is the highest, you'll win enough to buy your sweetheart something from the market. Alright. Now for your second roll. Roll at least 12 on your third and final roll. Alright. The grumbly gamblers beside you watch on you. This is your last roll. Roll at least 12 on your third and final roll. Come on, at least 12. Reroll. Come on now. Damn it! Accept dice, yes! Gain 8 gold. You have won 8 gold with your original bet of 4 gold. Leave. Deep water. While crossing the stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Stand and fight. Yeah. Thieves? I can take thieves. No problem. Let's go, thieves. I got this. I know now how to deal with these thieves. No honor among thieves, remember. Damn brigands, just don't know. Just don't know me. Roll up on me like that. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Equipment right off the bat. Ooh. We gotta try this Lord's Diadem. The Lord's Diadem, Stun Blast. Defeat a corrupted enemy to cause a short stun to nearby enemies. Slow Swing. Reduces the speed of precision gambits. Oh, wow. Helm. Only one helm can be equipped at a time. I don't have enough fame to use this. Defense. What about this? Knock down thieves requires 17 hits. Perform a flurry of strikes that cause knockdown against thieves. Enemies in knockdown can be defeated with a finisher. Light. Hits increase during a combo. Repose can interrupt counterattacks. Weak against enemies with high defense. Defeat 15 thieves with a finisher to unlock this token. Ooh. Tokens are good. Tokens are good. I'm gonna take that.
No better way to enforce justice than force. All law follows from might.
Time to turn on hard mode.
Once again, we return to the inn, seeking clues to save a life. When we look into memories, so many things are left unsaid and clouded. Why this life? Why
enter the Mulberry Inn to find Father Godfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of the many rolls of paper strewn across the table, then glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me. And 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the liar. I would like you to follow one of my silencers on a job, trading trust for information. Pay for it if you must. Well, we all covet gold. That is why we are in the business, no? If somebody has paid a high price for my head, then there is little I can do. Godfrey said that the assassin will always lie, regardless of their personality. Alright, let's go on a job with Grindon. I've told Grindon to stake out the castle by Moorhammer Lake for any movement, out or in. The lady of the castle owes us a considerable debt. Right.
You surely have a liking for strange bedfellows. Here you are, helping thieves challenge thieves, without a thought for their ultimate victims.
You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. The Guild.
Assassins. I have little love for them, less still for the criminal guilds that fill the cities these days.
With a shot,
bankers, thieves, assassins, merchants, kings. Each tries to use their power to control those around them.
Despite being a stakeout, Grinlin happily talks quite loudly. You know, my sources tell me the lady inside is wanted for high treason. He suddenly pulls out a bit of charcoal and paper. Would you like my autograph? Say yes. You allow him to scribble his name on a roll of paper. He tucks it lovingly into your hand. Grindon trusts you a little more. Time passes, but nobody leaves or enters the modest castle. I say, who are you anyway? Grindon retrieves a boiled sweet from the paper bag and pops it into his mouth. I've not seen you around before. I'm a new recruit. Oh, really? I heard we didn't need any more recruits. That we're struggling to feed the mouths we have already. Grindon squints at you, suspiciously stroking his hat. Tell me, what did you do to get recruited? Say that you stole the shoes off Father Gelfrey while he was sleeping. Say that you stole the stars from the sky and put them in his eyes. The gaudy thief blushes. Grindon trusts you a little more. Little else happens during the stakeout. You spend most of your time watching a dog sleep. Before you head your separate ways, you take a chance to question Grindon. That's what he thinks of Father Galfrey. Okay. Father Galfrey, a doddering old fool. I'm surprised he hasn't already been replaced by a younger, more dashing guild member. He's gone soft in his old age. The other day, he let one of the rabble go free after they mucked up a job. No thumbs chopped off or nothing. Ask about his favorite food? Ah, great question. It would be a sugar-spawned swan, no doubt. Or his family. Who needs family when you have so many devoted followers? About his past? Well, I used to be a famed actor, but that was a while ago. Grindon said that he used to be a famed actor. Clues. Grindon is checking his appearance in the reflection of his blade. Goodbye. I wonder how much Grindon has told you today is a lie. They will always lie, they said, eh? Alright.
Nobility continues to reward itself and the rich become yet more wealthy.
Yes, the killer was, who was the killer again? It was, Mariana. Doyle, it was Mariana. The palace armory is holding a special promotion for the nobility. The guard blocks your entrance. Peasants are forbidden from entering the palace armory. Turn away or be sent to the dungeons. You require 16 fame. Oh, okay. Fine.
One should
Goblins.
always keep an eye on their belongings.
With a snap,
Lest
you feel something
little
being
hands
yanked off
find
your
idle
person.
work.
You've been ambushed. You turn to see a few goblins running away, giggling and pointing at you. Alright. Need to Sea of Thieves for a bit. Yeah, Sea of Thieves has been released today, I think. There will ever be a place for small hands and quick wits. Defeat goblins quickly to avoid losing your items for good. Thieves attack more frequently while goblins are alive to protect the spoils. No, get back here, get back here, get back here. Ooh, there's only a few seconds left before they took off. I didn't realize that there was a timer. You take back your billy clubs from the unconscious goblin. As soon as you do, with a splutter, the goblin in question awakens and flips away from you, giggling, and escapes into the forest. Unfortunately, your coin purse feels a little lighter, the thieving devils. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Can't wear that yet. I need 13. I'm gonna take it.
How appropriate.
Go to the next level. It would be prudent to review what my silencers have said when you have a quiet moment. Perhaps you will catch a lie in the process. Review collected clues at the campfire.
So much folly begins and ends with crime.
This item will always be stolen instead of other equipment or gold. Any number of rings can be equipped at one time. Equipped. Alright. A funny bunch, goblins. Tomorrow, who will you follow? We will follow Rowena. Rowena has been tasked with kidnapping the child of Lady Fielding as they journey to the capital. You note the meeting point on your map and retire for the night. Alright.
Are you made of stock sturdy enough to weather these trials?
Colborn the Betrayer, you are to survive in the forest with neither sustenance nor warmth. The Elder of Clan Eyebright awaits you at the edge of the grim wilds. A glacial forest of blizzards, beast, and treachery. If the ancestors see you through this night, you are forgiven. You place your foodstuffs into a basket. You lose 13 food. The elder can't help but look longingly at the charming miniature pies you've recently bought. I don't want to beg, but many in the clan go hungry each night. Keep your food, give your food to the elder. For your kindness, a reward. With little ceremony, Coldborn descends into the Grim Wilds. He gives you a word of warning. The Grim Wilds will offer us no refuge from cold. We must keep moving if we want to survive. It's still bright as you delve further in. The metal handle of your weapon chills your side. It's early afternoon. Keep moving. The intense cold makes it hard to think. It is difficult to remember whether a path or tree is familiar or new. Six, 7, 8, 9. That was bad. The blizzard, it persists for a while, more despite you can't feel your feet. That was bad. That was bad. The hours pass. It is still bright. Keep moving. Intense cold makes it hard to think. Yeah, okay. Wow. We are not doing well. Coldborn silently gestures for you to hide, but it's too late. A group of northern warriors crash through the thicket and confront you. If we don't keep it as a back here, the kingdom of Vada, the snow is coming to cleanse them all. How much health do I have left? 3? Coldborn cleans his sword in the snow. Explore someplace else. Ask who they were. Coldborn inspects the marks of the warrior's chest. They are clan mugwort of the West Forest. He has little else to say after that. explore somewhere else. The hours pass. Keep moving.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Okay, we got it that time. Drink from the pond. Oh man, we needed that. Sweet. Why? Why did I even try? Man. Some of a small stone shrine, roughly chiseled figurine of a vulture. Or is it a human? Sits within. Colborne drops a few coins into the shrine and prays. A shrine spirit answers your prayer as it sees fit. Can't stay here too long. We gotta keep moving, right? $14 now. Come on. Permanent injury, damn. Lost your bearings.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
A crow cocks its head in your speaks in a common tongue. How now, wanderers in the grim? Are there willed wanderers lost? Do you require assistance? Nice! Huge success. Confirm or choose again. Confirm. Continue. The crow flaps its wings excitedly, tapping the weapon with its beak. Yes, this is perfect. For acquittance to the treasure cave I will lead. Then it flies off the forest. Tree by tree it flies like an inky black beacon leading you to a cave. Treasure awaits, the crow squawks. If you find a shining scale, that is mine. Only appears in the night if it does. Beneath the fallen immense rock, you find a small opening leading to a treasure cave. Colborne's torch throws shadows around the stone cave, revealing a solitary chest surrounded by animal bones. Something sparkles in the corner. Investigate the sparkling object in the corner. The sparkling object turns out to be a lizard scale the size of your hand. Glassy green surface seems faintly luminous. You wonder what enormous creature it belonged to as you slip it into your satchel. Loot the chest. As you reach for the lid, it opens. And snap, it closes painfully on your hand. It's a mimic. Try to keep moving through the pitch black forest. Sharp pains rack your limbs as you move. Wow. We're gonna die.
You should focus more on defense than offense, I think. The opportunity to strike back will always present itself.
Alright. So I'm dead. Alright, that was an interesting one. That was the Hierophant. We've also got that one, which we can try maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we got unlucky there. We got those first few rolls. I didn't hit my target. That really hurt us. Alright, we'll try again tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by tonight. Looks like most of the people in chat are just lurking, so we'll save maybe the raid for tomorrow. But once again, thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow afternoon around 1-ish. And then tomorrow night as well. So don't forget to smash the like button just down below the video. Tomorrow night is tomorrow Tuesday? Tomorrow's Tuesday. You know what that means? That means tomorrow night we're going to be playing Alice, The Madness Returns. So maybe I will catch you tomorrow night as well if I don't see you in the afternoon. But until then, have a good night, everybody, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.